stop right now. Some stanky booty ass walk past me in 40 and it smell like eggs. You nasty as don't ever disrespect a queen. But don't walk past me in 40.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
And this is why a lot of black women in the video today are upset with the BET Awards. But I do have other videos to react to. Definitely pay attention to this one where a passport bro wife is going to be putting Western women in check. And you can find that video at the 16-minute mark. But before we get started, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button. Definitely share the video. And if this is your first time watching, hit the subscribe button. Let's go.
For the past few years, people always talk about, oh, nobody watched the BET Awards anymore. I mean, look at it. The BET Awards hasn't been good since we seen Soulja Boy cry when Whitney Houston died. The BET Awards hasn't been good since Jamie Foxx tongue kissed Fantasia and she walked off like he done unscrewed her kidney loose. Like, we grew up remembering every segment of the show being good. Like, every act was good. The performance, the fashions, everything was like, oh, okay. Like, who was that? Even the new artist, you were like, okay, I got to check that person out. Even if you wasn't a person that was into rap and R&B for, like, the older crowd, you tuned into it because it was, you know, tasteful. Now it's an agenda left and right being tied to it, especially what we seen last year. I think that really turned people off, especially men. Because it's like, don't nobody want to hear coochie, 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 and I want Chanel 9 boots, all these niggas steady jocking because they know I'm the truth. And I like listen to that sometimes, but damn, have a balance for everybody.
And that imbalancement is what has messed up a culture of women, because now you have majority of the women looking up to these sexy reds. They're saying, you need this amount of money to date me. I need these type of clothes. You got to go buy me a Birkin bag. Each generation of women make the generation after them even worse.
No shade, but this whole EBT Awards long running joke is tired. It's tired, it's whack, it's lame, it's all that. Because let's think about it. We don't really have much of our own. You look at the comments online, you see people complaining about Zeus and all this low vibrational programming that's literally for black people. Yet, we've had the BET Awards since the early 2000s, who have consistently highlighted talent in the black community, who has consistently honored living legends, not just giving flowers when people have passed on, but while they're still alive. Our people. Yet people always want to joke and downplay the black shit, but cry about a fucking Grammy that ain't gonna never acknowledge or give a fuck about you. But it was the BET Awards that everybody got their rise from. Beyonce, 2003 to be exact. Yeah, first solo performance took off from that point. So let's have a little respect for some shit that's for us, instead of being the first to downplay it and talk how like it's bullshit. Yeah, the quality of it has gone down because the quality of talent has gone down. Let's be real. We're not breaking superstars anymore. We got motherfuckers that's just picking up a phone and I say, ooh, baby. And I love sexy, but don't get me wrong. The level of talent is not there.
Then you're not making any sense. The BET Award is supposed to be for talented people. And if you're watching the quality of people decrease, yes, people are going to complain about it. Just because it's a BET Awards that acknowledge people doesn't mean you're not destroying your own community, lady. Wake up.
BET is simply highlighting where the artistic talent is. So if the bar and the talent is down here, that's what they have to showcase.
The question is, why are we allowing degeneracy to be showcased is the big problem. You're just coming up with an excuse why people shouldn't complain, but people are looking at it like it's brain damage.
If there's no quality, if there's no star power, if there's no real music, if there's no real artistry, that's what the fuck they're going to showcase. And people was really mad that such and such ain't win that. Like, come on, have we lost the whole point and premise of what the fuck BET stood for? Yeah, it's been sold, whatever the case may be, but it was still for us.
But handing out awards to people that you just like is not fair. You're supposed to hand out awards to people that are talented and earned it. When you watch the BET Awards, you can obviously see it's a popularity contest.
Yeah, we don't even appreciate that. That's why we don't have shit. We don't have shit because as soon as we get some shit, we're going to be the first one to downgrade it, to destroy it, to pick it apart because for whatever reason, we are so critical of us as if the whole world ain't already like that.
It's lasted 20 years. You had a lot of good moments with the BET Awards, but watching what it's becoming to, it's nothing but a strip club party now, the same way as the church.
So I'm sorry if I'm getting a little out there about this, but let's be real. We have to start to appreciate things that are supposed to be for us. If we don't like things about it, we can, I don't know, make a fucking hit. Make some music that really makes some sense, you know, actually.
There's no more Lauryn Hills. The Nicki Minaj, they even got Beyonce, she back taking off her clothes again. The quality of life is increasing. So when you say, hey, let's make better music, let's make better sense, they tried that already. It didn't work.
All I gotta say is, I'm not gonna disrespect the platform. I'm not gonna downplay or put down this Black award show that has been there for us. I can't speak on what has happened going from then to now.
It's the same way women don't want to admit that women have gotten out of control and ruined the community. That single motherhood has ruined the community. No one wants to be accountable. You don't even want to be accountable for admitting that the BET Awards is making people stupid.
Other than the fact that the quality of music, the quality of artistry has gone down, therefore the show itself is going to go down. If you don't have true performers, where's the performance? Because if we want to be real about it, and I hate to say it, but Beyonce is the last superstar. Ain't no more superstars out here. Sorry to say it.
You're absolutely right about that, because at one point, Beyonce was respected for being an independent woman who was still married. Now, even the good women want to be thoughts, want to talk like Sexy Red, want to act like Cardi B. That's the problem. You're in control of the black community. So when you start seeing things being destroyed, black women, you got to be accountable for that. You are in control of the household. You dictate how the children under you are raised and how they think. That's got to be embarrassing to be sitting out there thinking you cute because you got a portable fan and then your hair get tangled into it. Why the cameras watch?
Is it me or is it the BET Awards is like this running train of hot garbage? The BET Awards used to be black excellence, black sophistication. Every black artist, entertainer, anyone with black influence was there. All of our artists, all of our creatives, the humanitarians, all there. You know, people doing good in the community with all their programs. You got your highlights. You know, the real black creative artists, musicians, you know, real professionals, adults, grown folks was there. You know, people who took the craft seriously, who you could tell they loved black people, black entertainment, black culture. That was BET that I grew up with. This BET of today is just degeneracy. It's ratchet. It's ugly. Nobody shows up for real. I mean, I don't know hardly anyone that performed. All the new artists are like, who are these people? All the Usher, for instance, it seems like there's an attack on masculinity because no men got awarded anything, and all the people who did the Usher renditions, who did their tribute to Usher were female. So it's like, are men being, you know, kicked out of this space now? And it's weird. I don't have no hate for Tyler, but she has one song and she is sweeping up. You know what I'm saying? She got that one little song and she's sweeping everybody every year. And then I'm like, it's one song. She ain't even been out yet. Like, she got one song and she's so. But anyways, I just don't understand black culture anymore. I don't know if I belong in this space. Like the way it's heading, I don't know if I'm gonna be around for much longer, man. For real. I already don't watch no BET shows. I don't watch no BET movies. I hate Tyler Perry. Like, I don't know where
The BET Awards has turned into the Black Hollywood, which means that they go off of compliments. They're going to hand the awards out to what happens behind the scene. It's still a popularity contest, but they're going off of views and popularity, not necessarily who has talent.
I cannot watch cringy, awkward anything anymore. I'm seeing clips of the BET Awards on my timeline, and I want to watch them, but they're just so cringy. I saw a clip of Taraji P. Henson like mistaking Keith Lee for someone else. I couldn't even get through the clip because, girl, I don't even know if it was a joke, but I saw that and I was like, I'm uncomfortable. I can't watch this. And then I think her opening was Not Like Us, and it's just like, again, swipe. Like, it's making me uncomfortable.
When you watch the BET Awards, you're watching exactly how a culture of people are being destroyed, looking like clowns to feel good. If you looked in the audience, most of it was LGBT. And once again, most of the women got the awards because the women now have full control over the black community. They weakened the men to the point where the most guys, we've been pushed out to the back burner, which is why a lot of men are going passport bros and they're starting to walk away from the community. But who's left in it? You're part of the agenda.
BET Awards needs to be stopped. This was an absolute disaster. An embarrassment. They keep saying, well, this is for the culture. This is for the culture. This damn program is destroying the culture. You don't see the Country Music Awards acting like this. You don't see the Oscars acting like this. Every damn performer that performed at this award was shaking their tussies. Girl after girl after girl after girl. I don't even know the names. One was named Monkey, Gorilla, I don't know. Then you had one that was called Toothpick or Spice. Damn Iceberg, I don't know. All I know is all of them was half naked shaking their tussie the whole time. There ain't no talent. It ain't no celebration of artists. Somebody on the upper side said, oh, black Americans, they love to turn against one another. They love drama. They love materialistic stuff. They don't like to read. They don't like to do none of that. So let's give them a award that broadcasts all the negativity. That's what this program was. Everybody, all the guys had the pants sagging. All the girls half naked. You got wigs, weave, jewelry from 7-Eleven. And then you got Taraji P. Henson preaching about some damn politics. Girl, go sit down. Need to go make another Tyler Perry movie. Ain't nobody trying to hear nothing you gotta say about no politics.
They said what? Look at Joe Biden. Are you kidding me?
There's no class. There's no inspiration. Kids can't look up to this. They can't be influenced by this shenanigans. I know a lot of you all might sit there and say, well, that's our culture. It might be our culture now, but it don't have to be our culture for the future.
That man makes a point. A lot of black people make it a point to say our culture is violence, our culture is fighting, our culture is depressing, our culture is bringing ourselves down, our culture is making us look like clowns. That if you're not doing those things, then you're not keeping it real. When a black man is smart, they kick him out of the black community. It's like a black man is more accepted in the black community when he's dumb and ignorant. That way the women maintain the power.
What do you think the issue is with dating right now?
Social media, 100%.
What about it?
We have so many role models that are not doing the right thing right now. So, for example, one of them would be Sexy Red, Cardi B. So we have role models that we look up to the wrong people, I would say, and we forget how feminine and how we were brought up to this world to be wives, to cook, to clean, and to be submissive to men. So I would blame the feminists as well, honestly, because we forget that men are here to work and to take care of us. So we're playing the man role, and I don't think that's the right thing to do right now. We forget
A man should be a man, and a woman should be a woman.
That's what men are for, to take care of us.
Okay, so we provide and protect.
Exactly.
Monetarily wise too?
Yes, of course.
What do women bring then?
We don't bring shit. We just give birth. That's it.
That's how you look at it?
Yeah, of course. If you really analyze the situation, that's all we're good for, to give birth. I mean, you can cook for yourself, you can clean for yourself, you can do everything for yourself.
And this is why a lot of black women in the video today are upset with the BET Awards. But I do have other videos to react to. Definitely pay attention to this one, where a passport bro wife is going to be putting Western women in check. And you can find that video at the 16-minute mark. But before we get started, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button. Definitely share the video. And if this is your first time watching, hit the subscribe button. Let's go.
Wow. I really love to do in the bedroom is give head.
Wow. Huh.
So I played ice hockey in college, so I used to send videos of myself doing that to bananas to my teammates until I perfected my craft.
Wow.
You gotta practice. Practice makes perfect.
Have you ever had a challenge where the guy's like, look, I'm not really a guy that finishes to it?
I hear that all the time. Whatever. I don't believe it. And so then it gives me a mental orgasm when I know I make them finish from giving them head.
Oh my God.
I love to give head.
I love receiving it. That's awesome.
How long do you last?
I think a good amount of time. I don't know. I haven't timed before. Have you timed your...
But you finish from head.
I finished like 2 or 3 times in my life. Not a lot.
Well, you are with the Tom Brady of head.
This is why I don't mess with these snow bunnies. It's because you notice a lot of you dudes out there, Caucasian dudes, you champion your women to doing this stuff.
The Philippines, Thailand, like women that can speak very little English, women that don't have education.
A lot of these women talking shit on the passport bros have never left the country. It's obvious because the Philippines is one of the countries with the highest levels of English speaking people that I've ever been to. I met a Filipina here and she's going to explain more about it.
Okay, so this doesn't go to every American woman out there. This is just for those who keeps on talking shit about us, okay? And it seems to me that a lot of American women are insecure about how we treat men better than you guys. And it's actually because we are raised to be good wives, and finding a good man is actually a prize for us. And if you're insecure about this, if you're threatened in some kind of way, I suggest you work on yourselves instead of talking shit about other people who doesn't even care about you guys, who doesn't even know you exist. And y'all kinda seem hard to please and naggy and insecure, and I think that is why men lose you guys.
What's wrong with American women is they've been taught that as long as they have a job, a career, they can take care of their own, they're more valuable, and the man is supposed to chase them, when in reality it's the other way around. The woman is always chasing the successful man. So once the woman gains success, she thinks her and the man have the same attraction, and you do not. These other women in other countries are specifically taught to be a mother, to take care of the household, to take care of their man. American women want to be chased for awards. They want to be chased for beauty because naturally they're growing up in insecurity. So they need a man to chase them.